Hello traders and welcome to ChrisFX. I know that many of you are struggling to effectively combine timeframes and you still haven't found a strategy which accurately combines two or more timeframes effectively in order to give you profits. Well, I have good news for you traders, because today I'm coming to you with a trading strategy which effectively combines the 1 hour time frame with the 5-minute time frame, and it can give you extreme profits. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you right before we begin with this video that this strategy is more than enough to get you funded, and you do not need to purchase any of my services or any other person's services. Of course, they are there for a reason, but believe me, you don't need to pay anything if you do that effectively. Okay, so let's begin with the video right now. And I'm gonna show you how this strategy works before we proceed with our first example, which is gonna be on Nasdaq. Even though you don't care where you're gonna trade it, it doesn't matter at all. So let's say that we're having a movement such as this one on the 1 hour time frame. This is our 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour time frame, we have this beautiful movement as you see it, which broke structure right here, correct? Simple as that. On the right hand, we have the very same movement on the 5-minute time frame. This is the 5-minute. And if we are to represent this whole thing to a 5-minute time frame, this whole area, you would of course be seeing something, let's say, like that. Okay, this leg, let's do it smaller, let's start again. This leg, this whole leg would be something like that. Let's say here a retracement, a break of structure, and then again a retracement. Okay, so excuse me for the drawing, it's not the best drawing, I know, but this is our drawing for today. Okay, so this is exactly what I have on the right. This one, as a matter of fact, is this place exactly right here. This break of structure that I have highlighted with a horizontal line is this break of structure right here, and we are exactly at the very same spot, which is this spot right here. Okay, so what you're gonna be doing, all you need to do is to identify a fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame, nothing more than that. And let's say that we have a fair value gap all the way down here, okay, on the 1 hour time frame. It doesn't matter if it is a large FVG or if it is a small FVG, any FVG is gonna do it. Furthermore, for this strategy traders, you do not need to trade during the kill zones. Whenever you see an opportunity, such as the one that I'm presenting to you right here, then you are free to go and enter your trade, of course, after you have backtested what I'm showing you right here. So let's make this a little bit more beautiful. Okay, right here, let's say that we have an FVG right here. The very same area of this FVG, since this drawing right here, it is the exact same thing right here, since I have this break of structure, okay, I have this break of structure and this is the FVG on the 1 hour, this same area is somewhere right here on the 5-minute time frame. It doesn't mean that it will fall upon an FVG of the 5-minute, it just means that this same area is this FVG on the 5-minute. Now, if you were to stick only on the 5-minute time frame, you would be having a problem. The problem is that if you were to trade only the 5-minute time frame, here you have points of interest where you would be entering. Below those points of interest there is liquidity, okay, we have liquidity, and more likely than not this is gonna happen to you, and you're gonna be wondering why you are losing the trades the one after the other. Well, of course, with what I'm teaching you right here, you will have losers as well. As a matter of fact, this week that we started, I started with the signals group. After 1 month of winning non-stop, we started with a 3-trade losing streak. Now, I don't care about some people who are gonna laugh about it, because for sure those people who are gonna laugh about it are losing traders, so we get them out of the way. They're gonna remain gamblers and losing traders, so we do not care about them. We are being transparent. We started with a 3-trade losing streak, even though the trades were extremely high probability. Let's go ahead now. What you're gonna do, you are gonna wait for price to reach back into this 1 hour fair value gap. Here we are again on the 1 minute time frame. When price reaches back into your area, there are various ways to enter after you see your change of character on the 5 minute time frame. This can be an order block of the 5 minute time frame, or this can be an FVG of the 5 minute time frame, or this can be also a market execution after an impulsive break of structure and change of character. So your trade could go somewhere right here, and you can target liquidity now from the 1 hour time frame. So this is the exact same movement. Now you can target this liquidity right here, which of course is this area on the 5 minute time frame all the way up here. Let's move to a real example on the charts, which is this beautiful example on Nasdaq. I'm gonna be deleting everything here. Okay, this strategy doesn't need any other time frame, such as the daily time frame, only the 1 hour and the 5 minute. Let's not overcomplicate things, because in the end of the day we put everything together and we cannot win a single trade. If you do that, trust me, you will find yourselves into a very unpleasant place where you will not know what to do after all, because the one time frame is contradicting probably the other. So let's stick only to the 1 hour and 5 minute. Here we see a break of structure, no matter if it is with a wick. Okay, we have broken structure. And what I can do in this occasion, just for you, I can go ahead and I can go on Nasdaq exactly at the very same place. The very same place is exactly right here, but I am on the 5 minute time frame. So let's move back in time as well. We are exactly right here. Okay, now we are at the very same place as in the example that I showed you. Okay, we are at the very same place. Since I broke structure, now I'm looking at the FVGs that I have left behind. What can you see as an FVG in this occasion? An FVG is all the way over here, guys. Okay, and it is nice because you can see that it is being highlighted on the 5 minute time frame at the very same time. So let's proceed a little bit forward to be at the very same place, because you see we are not at the exact same place. So we have created the FVG. As I move forward, you see that we have indeed entered the 1 hour FVG, but what you want to see now, let's go at the very same place, we were exactly right here. You want to see a change of character, and you have to have at least a 2 or a 3 to 1 RR before this liquidity of the 1 hour. So if we see here change of character on the 5 minute now, as we saw it actually, let me proceed a step further. We're exactly right here. We saw this change of character. We have an FVG on the 5 minute to enter. Okay, we have this FVG. You have to have, if I place my stop loss now below this area, you have to have at least, let's say, a 2 or 3 to 1, which we don't have in this occasion. So this trade we will not be taking. Okay, we will not be taking this trade. Okay, we forget about this trade. We will just keep moving forward, and we will see where we are on time. Let me move one step forward as well. We can say now, still the same bias holds. What do we have left behind? Is there an FVG below this whole liquidity? Yes, there is an FVG. You have to have the rule with at least 2 or 3 R. I would suggest at least 3 R, otherwise do not bother. It is not worth risking any money, of course, on taking a trade. So we have this FVG right now. what we will be doing, we will be expecting for price, I will be moving forward as a matter of fact, nice, to retrace and retest this area. And of course I will have the 1 hour and the 5 minute at the very same time. Note down that we don't care if on the 1 hour time frame we penetrate the FVG and a wick closes. We don't care about that at all. We would care if we would be violating the FVG overall. If I move forward here, of course this is very quick now, but at the very same time you will be on the 5 minute time frame, and I will show you what we saw right here. Let's move one step forward. We have a very impulsive change of character which happened right here. Let's see if we have an FVG. Okay, here by the way you could be entering instantly from this breaker, you could be in the trade, but you can enter on a discount right here on this FVG, a stop loss right below this area, and look now, our take profit would be again at least right here. You see again, it is not worth taking this trade before this liquidity. There is though a secret. The secret is that now, since you have entered, let's say, such trade, or if you want to enter such trade, by the way, let's move a little bit forward, and here you are in the trade, you can say that now from the daily perspective, you don't need to overcomplicate, but from the daily perspective, I have a very bullish action and I'm expecting this high to be taken now, okay, all the way up there. So this now can turn this trade to a 7.5 to 1 reward to risk. So probably it is worth taking the trade, and with the very same logic, if you would apply that over here as well, you would have entered and you would have lost your first trade. Let's be absolutely honest. You would have lost your first trade if you would apply the very same logic, but here you would be in your second trade. And the second trade, as a matter of fact, as we are talking right now, it went up to 4.5 to 1, and I really believe that it's gonna go ahead and grab this daily liquidity. Even if it doesn't do so, I think an 1 to 4 would be more than enough for you to be happy and of course make back the money that you lost from the very previous trade. So very simple things. You are going ahead on the 1 hour time frame, you are identifying a break of structure, an FVG that is left behind, and then when price goes back into the 1 hour FVG, you switch down, you scale down, or you have both of the windows open on the 5 minute time frame, and you are looking for a change of character, an FVG or an order block or whatever entry you are willing to trade. So if you would take this order block as an example, you would have entered, you would have gotten an even better price right here. So your trade would have been that, and until this one up here, you would have been at 5.9 to 1 reward to risk. So this is a trade. If you want to enroll in the trading signals, or if you want any of my other exceptional services such as one-on-one mentoring or the academy, go ahead and do so, but trust me, you don't need to if you follow this spectacular trading strategy. Go ahead and subscribe to ChrisFX. I'm providing the best educational content. Like the video, of course, and this is gonna do it for today, traders, and thank you all for watching. Until next time.